let's actually pivot into my favorite thing. Who's the prize? Is the guy the prize or the woman the prize? We'll start with you on this one.
I think the guy is.
You think the guy is?
I think the woman is.
The woman is. She already been on the show.
Yeah, but I don't remember. I think the woman is too, because I think men are replaceable.
We're definitely the prize.
You are definitely the
We
prize.
bring the family together. We bring the children in. If you want me, if you like me, if I'm your girl,
He could go get another you.
Well, what if I'm the best one he's had?
Get another him.
There's a lot of great women out here.
I mean, that's
Just one
fine,
girl.
but you should be the prize of your man. Like, he should want you. You have to be the
Exactly.
gift for
That's
him.
what-
We're
There's a lot
gonna
of
say
women
like
who-
on an emotional level, you are both the prize. Like you are equal in that level,
Yeah.
but we're saying in a physicality, like in just the world, how the world works and everything. Who is technically the prize on a physical level? We're gonna say emotionally, he treats you like y'all are 50-50. Like he's gonna treat you and love you like you want.
You'll know when a man treats you like you're his prize.
Okay.
You'll
Yeah, I
know.
know. I know lots of simps who do that. What about you?
The man is surprised not only because I've been on the show before, but because you as the man make me feel emotionally, physically, mentally secure. So therefore, you are my prize.
Yeah.
You don't do that for him?
Of course, yeah, I'm yours. But like, I think
So if there's so many women, the guys can get all the girls they want. So then which one's the prize? Which one's the gift? The
Hold
girl
on.
that makes the
literally can give you
difference.
a
does
family, though.
She make
We're
who
the
makes the
prize.
difference in
That
your
is
life?
true.
The girl.
Well,
She said
well-
you said cook, clean, nurture. Now
That's
I'm,
a
now I'm
prize.
giving off
Also,
babies
who's
to
gonna
you.
lead?
I'm the prize
Like,
in your life. You decide to
nurture.
pick me as the prize.
Oh, because you
to
make
bring-
babies, right? Good
no,
point.
to bring a family together.
But no. Good point. Good point. Good
to
point.
move on to the next step.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, good point.
Okay, that matters.
You already know how I feel about this prize talk.
Like what?
I genuinely feel like you shouldn't be dating or like going after anybody that you don't hold in any high regard, whether that be male or female. So both of y'all should feel like y'all bringing the best to the table, and y'all should both feel like y'all the prize. Only date people that you was like,
It feels mutual with.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Like I said, guys, on a base level, we're gonna say you are equal, okay? But we're looking at a physical standpoint. Who's the prize?
As a man, why would you want to be the prize?
You'll see.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah, you'll see. What do you think?
Women are the prize.
Women are the prize? Okay. All right, ladies. If we had an island with 100 men and an island with 100 women, the one with 100 men had one woman, the one with 100 women had one man. Which one's going to repopulate first in 10 years?
Why are we worrying about procreating?
It's an example. It's all an example. Who's gonna repopulate first? The island with 100 men or the one with 100 women?
The men.
The one with 100 men's going to repopulate faster?
No,
The one with 100 women, right?
Yeah.
Because one guy can get 100 women pregnant, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so who creates more life, men or women?
Men.
Men do. Men create more life.
Yeah.
Okay, so first round, I win.
that's why they're the prize.
Second round, okay.
That's called a
Because they
hoe.
can
Hold on,
create.
hold on,
because
hold
they
on,
can
hold on.
create a
Who puts
bunch of
who puts the
kids.
ring on your
We'll
finger,
circle back
ladies?
around.
Who put the ring on your finger, ladies? The men.
The men. On
Who's the
purpose.
gatekeepers of sex?
We are
Women are. Who's the gatekeepers of relationships?
men.
Men are. Okay, so once again, since we are the gatekeepers of relationships and the ring, which is what you really want, we are the prize in that category as well.
Yeah.
What is needed more in society? Do we need masculinity or do we need femininity?
Masculinity.
What is something that we're lacking so hard today that a bunch of women have to be it?
Provide.
They have to be masculine. They have to be providers. Masculinity is a need in society. We have to respect it when it's there. So once again, it's the prize. What is there more of? High value guys or beautiful women? Is there more beautiful women or high value men? There's way more beautiful women. So because of supply and demand, the guy is the prize. When y'all find that guy, he is the prize. And the biggest reason why I drill this into heads is because if you have a mentality of I'm the prize, you need to be chasing me, you end up with these certain types of guys that you really don't want. One of my favorite things I like to ask is, do y'all think women know what they want?
No.
Do women know what they want?
We want
No?
everything.
No?
I think men or women know what they want.
What? So I would argue that when a woman gets what she wants, she actually finds out that's not what she really fucking wanted. Y'all need a man to tell you what you need. Men will tell y'all exactly what you fucking need.
But sometimes men will not tell you.
Most men are not. Yes.
Most of
Most
the time
men.
they won't tell you, and they will. There's a lot. I'm not. Again, this is not a generalization. This is a generalization.
Yeah.
you listen to the wrong man, and it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
So sometimes as a woman, you have to stand as an individual. You can't just depend on a man telling you what you need for yourself. You need to know what you want and need as a woman. And just like you said, not to say that you're saying you're the prize. You're saying, oh, these men need to be, these are the type of men that needs to be chasing me. That's not the lookout of it. It's just saying you're the prize. You know your worth. You know what you're not settling for. You know what you want. No man, I don't feel like any type of men should be chasing me. Like the right type of man will find you. That's how I feel about it. No man needs to chase you. The right type of man will find you.
Well,
But
see,
you're still the prize.
a lot of women have that mentality though, that like the guys will always find you. Like if we look back to when we were younger, okay, or like even look back in history, 1950s or 40s, women would still show signs of which meant like we always like we think in our head that the guys are always chasing women. It's really not that way. The women signal first and then the guys will come to you. My girl chased, like she signaled me before I ever got with her. Okay, like the woman, the best relationships are the women signaling. Like a woman used to drop her handkerchief. That was a sign. I want him to come pick it up. So then he asked me out on a date. When we were in junior high or high school, my first date, I knew the girl that I was asking to go to the movies with me when I was 13 years old liked me because we all like we could tell, like everybody in the class was talking about, oh, you have a crush on her, blah blah blah. You know, I know how many times do women go on dates now with guys with no intention and they don't like them. So because there's so many women going out on dates just for free meals or just using people for their time and shit like that, y'all fuck the game up. Y'all destroy chivalry. And because of that, now y'all have to start doing the handkerchief thing in a new way. And that's showing the sign first, that, and then he can pursue you after that. But in reality, I think that y'all can't just sit back and wait for the perfect guy to come anymore. You actually have to pursue those men because they're sought after. Like they have options. So if you want, and that's if you want a provider. If you don't want a provider, if you want to be with like dudes that you can split rent with and shit all the rest of life, that's fine. But I don't think you're gonna be happy if you do that because that's so you're not
one-sided that men have options as if women don't. And it's this thing where it's like, oh, there's all these women out here and only limited amount of men. And I just feel like
that's not true.
Women have options too. Everyone has options.
So there's a difference though, because there's a difference between actual options and
For
just
both
and just shitty no, because this is the problem. A guy who's a high value man, he actually has a bunch of really good options. Okay, like a guy who really has it like that, he really does have it. Like he's literally picking whichever girl is the one that is most wifey, she's getting through the door. Whereas y'all, if y'all aren't choosing a guy to be your boyfriend, or y'all aren't saying yes to a guy who's trying to get married to you or something like that, he's a loser. And like so, I gotta ask really quick, what's a femcel? Do y'all know what an incel is really quick? You know what an incel is? No. Incel, anybody? An incel is a guy that gets made fun of on the internet and an involuntary celibate. That means that he hasn't had sex. He doesn't have sex. He's a loser because he doesn't have sex. That's what we like to do to guys. You don't fuck, you're a loser. You're an incel. Okay? A woman, though, who's a femcel, what do y'all think that is? What's the equivalent of a guy who can't get sex? If a guy is a loser because he can't get sex if his life depended on it, and we call him an incel, what would we call a woman who's a femcel? What would make her a femcel?
A woman that can't get a man? I don't know.
Close. What do you think? What do you think?
Can't get a relationship.
What do you think? No? What do you think?
Can't get a man.
What do you think?
Can't get no dick.
Yeah.
Well, no. Any woman can get dick. A woman that can't get a relationship is a femcel. Because it's easy for you to get dick, but it's very hard to get a good relationship. Just like how it's hard for a guy to get good sex. Like, so a lot of women like sit around and they think they have a lot of options and they're so lucky, or like they have all these people coming towards them. But if all those people are fucking losers, broke, simps, dorks, it doesn't matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter. You technically have zero. And those guys at the top though, those girls that they're fucking regularly, they're all probably really want to be his main, and he's just waiting for the one that actually shows signs of being able to be made the main because she like does more than the others. That guy has way better options, and he constantly is going to have more to choose from. Yeah, I honestly feel really bad for y'all, ladies. Honestly, I feel fucking horrible for y'all because y'all's choices suck. It's either really fucking good, where he fucking is a manho, or he's really fucking shitty and he doesn't get your pussy wet. So it's like I feel bad as fuck for y'all. Honestly,
I think there's a lot of in between, but as women, we just want a certain type of guy, and if he's not that type of guy, then we just overlook him. Because I feel like there's men that are middle, that'll provide what you want or be the right man perfectly for
Yeah,
you.
you
but
gotta
we
put your ego
overlook
down.
them. You got to put your ego
Yeah,
down.
yeah. If you put, because we always like say like don't settle. Like you should take the
Exactly.
word settle out of your vocabulary and know that you're not selling. What's the fucking word? Again? Compromising. You're compromising. If you sit there and you change the word to compromise, you can be like, okay, because a lot of women sometimes, not saying y'all, we're gonna speak in general real quick, will call themselves 9s and 10s, call themselves like the hottest that they can be. And if you have that mentality, like sometimes it's because you fucked with certain guys that are at that level. Because if you're a girl that's a 5, you can fuck a 10. You can fuck a guy that's a 10 because guys that are 10s will fuck down all the time. So like then she gets this ego and she's like, oh, I'm a fucking 10 because I fucked that male model. I'm a fucking 10 now. And the next thing you know, what does she not want to do? Date normal men that are 5s just
right.
like her. Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.